Oh, this is another story time. I caught my man cheating with a crackhead. Yes, a crackhead, y'all. So let me get right into it. So this time, like, we wasn't together, but we was together. Like, it was kind of...
All I'm gonna say is this. If your man cheat on you with a crackhead, that says a lot about you. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know the crazy thing about this story is that it was in my home city, Birmingham, Alabama. And I'm not gonna lie, this is the most Birmingham-ish thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really believe it now, for sure, because stuff like this happens a lot in Birmingham. You feel me? But I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long, man. Y'all go grab out some water, man. I used to say spliffs and all that, man. Grab out some water, put some chia seeds in it. You feel me? And come and rock with your boy, man. Let's get to it, fam.
Like, you don't want nobody touching on me. Nobody don't need to be touching on you. That type of thing. Very toxic, but, you know, we didn't care. So, I was just like, okay. I was letting Rosie know because Rosie was riding with me doing orders and stuff. So, I was like... You know, DC, we're going to call him DC because that's what we call him over there on YouTube. Go follow my...
Wait, I ain't going to pause it too much, but you know I know a nigga in Birmingham named DC. I'm going to have to hit him up and send him this and see if that's him. Straight up.
My channel. So, basically, DC was not talking to me. Usually, he'll be on it, like, as soon as I wake up in the morning. This day, he was not on it. So, I'm like, what's going on with DC? So, I'm like, I'm not going to pay no mind. If he'll call me about, like, 3 o'clock... I'm gonna head over there. I'm gonna just go to his house because I would just do that a lot. He would do that to me too, but his kind of was so creepy. So yeah, so I did just that. So I'm asking Rosie, I'm like, you think I should just pop up? You think I should just pop up? I don't know. It's like my soul knew that this nigga was up to some shit, y'all. And he used to have this thing. Let me tell y'all this about DC. DC used to have this thing where he used to act like he wanted to help every fucking body, right? But he couldn't even help himself. So it was just like, how you trying to help somebody else and ain't helping yourself? So yeah, let's just say that, right? So I'm calling him, still no answers, because I'm like, I don't want to look crazy. I don't want to be crazy. I'm like, he's still not answering. Y'all, I can't even focus on these people. DoorDash. Y'all, I'm pissed off at DoorDash. I'm like, damn, it's taking too long the whole time. I'm pissed because this nigga done pissed me off. It's not even these people's fault. I'm sorry, y'all. I was so pissed off at the DoorDash. So I said, girl, we finna go over there. She was like, okay, girl, I'm gonna go with you. Of course you going, because I ain't going all the way back home just to come back over here to this nigga house. The fuck? So anyway, I go over there, right? And I knocked on the door, but I covered the peephole. So as I'm knocking on the door, he opened it, and he looking like flustered, like almost like, what the fuck you doing here? So it was just like, move, let me come in. I had to use the restroom, because I would do that a lot too. Like if I'm out door dashing, he like stayed in like a good metro area, so it was kind of like, let me go here to use your restroom real quick, right? Y'all, I knew something was up. Part two. Y'all,
alright, let's get a part 2. Okay, this is part 2.
Okay, part 2 of me catching my man cheating with a crack. Okay, so basically, he just didn't want me to come inside of his apartment. Like, he'd usually just let me in the apartment, no hands down. So I'm like, I gotta use the restroom. Like, let me use the restroom. So I kind of pushed past him a little bit, kind of like how baby D little cousin did, or her sister son. That's how she did. I kind of pushed in there, right? So some was like, cause his room sat at the end of the hallway, but his like restroom was at the beginning. So I was like, I'm gonna act like I'm going to this restroom, but I'm gonna go back there in that room. Y'all, I walked back there. He like, bro, what is you on? What you on? He seen me pass that restroom. He already knew what the fuck was up. So he already coming like to chase me down, like trying to get me back. I was like, move. So when I got in there, I peeped around. A bitch laying in the bed. Y'all, when I tell you, like, I couldn't even get mad. Like, I wasn't even mad about it. It was just kind of like, wow, bitch in your bed, but that's why you ain't been calling and answering. You could just said, you know, I'm doing this today, probably ain't gonna be, you know, like, you could have, like, you were just messy with it. Like, dudes be so messy when they be cheating. Like, how you gonna cheat at your own house that I can pull up to, at one point in time had a key to? So I wasn't understanding how, like, you just gonna cheat in your house. Like, what? So I'm like, you really got a bitch in your bed? Like, that's kind of weird. I was like, you be going crazy over me. He like, man, you just thinking about it too hard. He was like, I'm just helping her out. I'm like, how the fuck is you helping her out? You could barely help yourself. Mind he was getting rental assistance. Not talk about him, because like at one point in time I had got rental assistance too, bitch. Paid a year. Paid your rent up to a year, hell yeah. And he would do the same thing.
What is rental assistance? I never heard of that. I wish I would have had that. Straight up. I was on welfare though. I definitely got some food stamps for about a good, before I got to the military, but rental assistance, I never heard of that.
The light bill. So I'm like, you can barely take care of yourself. How you take care of somebody else? It just seemed like you want somebody to fuck on. He like, I ain't fucking on her. I ain't doing that. When she get a check, I said she would. He's like, she get a check and stuff and this and this and that and that. I'm like, is you like stupid? Do you think I'm stupid? You think that just because she get a check, I'm gonna let her lay up with my man? Like, are you that my man? That's not my man, but my man. Are you stupid? Like, are you dumb? So he just sitting there like, man, you ain't saying nothing when you want to go spend money. You ain't saying nothing when you want to go spend. Like, he just like really like, what is it called? Gaslighting. When they keep triggering you or whatever, he just triggering me, because I'm like, don't do that, because he already know like he would give me money and stuff or stuff. So I'm like, don't even try to make it like that. Like, it was pissing me off.
Y'all go subscribe.
So I end up leaving, y'all. I get in the car, I'm crying to Rosie. She like, best friend. Oh, that used to piss me off how she do it now. She's like, best friend, what's wrong? Why you crying? Oh, y'all, I got scared. I thought this white boy had a gun in his hand. Oh, Lord, I thought he was going to shoot us up. Anyway, so, yeah. Come back for part 3. Okay, part 2.
I ain't gonna lie, but coming from Birmingham and then being in the military, my PTSD so bad. I was literally at a youth football game the other day. A dude came, sat next to me. He got up. I thought he was charging at me. I'm like, buddy just really got up to go get him some food. I thought he was coming at me, bro. I'm like, man, I'm really effed up, bro. I need help for real, but I was like, wow. But just being from Birmingham, you will get PTSD straight up. But adding the military on top of that too, crazy.
Okay, y'all, so part 3 of me catching my man with the crackhead, y'all. Okay, here we go. So this is when I should have knew something was up. So this was like a couple months earlier. I probably should have told this first, but I'm thinking I'm telling it right. So a couple months earlier, he had hit me up the same way he hit me up just then and was like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. He was like, you want to go shopping? I'm like, yeah, let's go shopping. You always do that, right? So I'm like, okay, let's go shopping. That meant it was time to go to Ross and he give me some money, right? So he was like, let's go by the bank. So when he said, let's go by the bank, I'm like, his bank all the way on the other side of town. Why are we going to this bank? So when we stop at this bank, I see like he on the phone with somebody, right? And so remember he was like, she get a check. This is where she get a check finna come in. Cause like, I never knew like dudes do this and women would be that. Like to be getting something, like you already getting help from some, like the government. You gonna give a man all your money? This when I found out bitches is really dumb. I used to think that stuff happened only in movies, but no. Bitches be out there giving their whole check to a man for real. I don't know. That shit, I never understood no shit like that. So he like, hold on, I gotta do this. So he on the phone and I hit a girl on the phone like, yeah, I need panties this size. Yeah, and I need this. And yeah, my baby need this. I don't even know why she was talking about the baby, because she never had custody of the baby. So somebody else would take care of the baby, right? So I'm like, who is that? And so he was like, shh, 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 shh. I'm asking him like, who is that? Who is that? He's about, shh, 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 shh. So really, I'm getting ready to bust you across your motherfucking head, because who is you playing with? So I'm like, shh, shh, shh. Like, what does you mean? So I'm like, who is she? Like, what is that? Remember, this before what I just told you. All this is before. So he put it on 3-way, and the lady on the phone, she was like, yes. So let's say her name, Miss Anderson. So she was like, hey, Miss Anderson, can you confirm that your husband talking to my man, that's my man, but that's not my man, but that's fucking my man when it comes to her. So she was like, yeah, can you confirm, Miss Anderson, that Mr. Anderson is your husband, and you know you're allowing him to take this money out your account and blah 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 and be over your money, like basically he's over everything that you own? She's like, yes ma'am, my husband's going to do this, my husband's actually on the way to me now, this and this. Y'all about fell out the motherfucking car. I was standing up like this wig standing on my head right now. I was confused. So I'm like, So he was like, yes. So the man gave him the access to go to the ATM and get the money. He get the money out. He was like, yeah, you ready? So I'm like, who the fuck is that? And why is she calling you her? Me, I used to not know how to control my emotions back then. Like, I just used to let it out. And like, if I felt like I wanted to say something that was like basically foul, I was gonna say it. I didn't give a damn. So I'm like, you really like a bum. I was like, why is you, what is you doing? He was like, she gonna stay with me when she get out, this and blah, blah, blah. I don't think he mentioned her staying. He was just like, I'm helping her out. I'm making sure she get her appointments, all this, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what's this about you buying her panties? He was like, I had to buy her some clothes. She ain't got nothing, man. I'm helping out a friend. Whole time he was using the friend. So at that point, I know some of y'all would have been like, bitch, I still went to Ross. I'm aggravated. I don't even want to go to Ross. I don't want to do nothing because now I'm looking like I'm seeing a whole new part of him. Come back for the other part, y'all.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I love Ross and Burlington. They're my go-to spots, bro. I love them two stores, bro. Straight up. I wear like, man, Ross. I just love it. You feel me? Some of y'all, y'all too rich for Ross and Burlington. Y'all gotta wear Louis. Man, stop it.
Okay, so me and her are like going back and forth. This a whole nother day, right? So I'm talking to him on the phone and I hear like some stuff. So this is when she actually started staying with him. And I had no say. Like, one thing about it, when money came, he didn't care what it was. Like, I almost feel like that's the most scariest thing. The love of money and what people would do for a little bit used to kind of like... And he was the person who taught me that so vividly. Like, it was in real time seeing this nigga use this. And Rosie used to be like, he's using her, like, that's kind of effed up. Oh, we gonna get to her part. So one day she talking mad shit to me. He was like, she gonna tell him, which I don't know who she thought I was. She gonna tell him she ain't even getting no money for you. I'm the one who making sure you get this and you get that and da. And he over there like being quiet, let her talk shit. And I kind of felt like he was getting a kick out of it because he always used to want me to flip phones with him, get phones in my name, do this, and I was not doing that. Like, no. So, like, he thinking she telling me something, but whole time, bitch, you're dumb. So I'm like, girl, I'm not caring. He used your money and y'all be over there fighting. Y'all look stupid together. Like, please, shut up. Like, whatever. So she still talking shit. She like, fat bitch, this and this. You ain't gonna do shit, blah, 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 blah. She was like, I called my homegirl, which her other crackhead friends. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call my friend, which was Rosie. So I'm like, girl, we finna go over there. Y'all, let me tell y'all, Rosie pissed me the fuck off. This bitch really pissed me off. We could have got to fighting again after this. We get over there, right? I'm hyped up. I got videos too. I'm hyped up about it. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm finna beat her ass. Because, bitch, you already over here fucking on my man, bitch. And then you over here giving him money and shit. No good and well, I ain't that dumb to give a man money, but you are. So you giving him money and you stand up in his apartment, y'all fucking and fighting. I'm finna show you how to fight, bitch. So I got over there. And so she was sitting in the back seat. You could tell she had, like, she saw a ghost. So I was like, what's that? You was talking? I said, what's all that you was talking? I really wasn't trying to do all that because I didn't want to seem like no bully. But, y'all, when I tell y'all she was talking shit, she was talking mad shit. I don't know if she had got high or what. I don't know. She was talking bad shit. I was like, what's all that shit you was talking? Oh, okay. Now you ain't got nothing to say. So she just sitting there, like, smiling, looking, like, scared or whatever. Like, you could tell it was, like, a nervous laughter. So I'm like, I ain't even going to really, like, push her like that. So Rosie was like... So anyway, we end up getting in the car and I had told her, I was like, get your ass in the bag because I ain't getting in no back in my man car. This my man shit. And so even DC was telling her like, yeah, just get in the bag. Let her get in the bag because he knew he didn't want to hear me. He didn't want to hear it from me because he already knew. You think you be fighting this bitch. I never put my hands on him, but the thing is. So, yeah. So she like, yeah, okay, I get in the back. And so now she trying to act all sweet. So, but it's like she's still kind of talking shit a little bit, but she trying to like act like she's friendly now. Like, oh, we cool. We could do this. We could do that. And so now I'm like eyeing the beach. So Rosie sit beside me. She sit behind DC. So me and DC in the front, they in the back. So, Rosie sitting up there like, she started like flipping the switch. Like she started acting like she this bitch friend. She like, yeah, so, what y'all was doing today? Blah, 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 blah. Asking this bitch questions like they fucking friends. So this me, because I'm so pissed that this crackhead bitch done took my man. I was like, so where your friends at that you said you had for my friend? She was like, girl, I wasn't even on that. Because I'm re-hiccuping everything that you said. I wasn't going to really do shit to her, but it was like, I'm remembering that you said this. What happened to these bitches? Like, because I don't want no bitches just pop up. So, Rosie was like, she used to do this thing where she was trying to act like she getting everybody together, but her shit wasn't together either. She was like, he's using her. Rosie flips the script. She like, he's using her and you don't see it and this and this. I'm like, bitch, I do see that he's using her. She's letting him. She ain't got no place to go. She agreed to it. What the fuck am I supposed to do? That's her fault, right? She was like, and so tell me why we riding up the road. And so Rosie, and she started getting on DC too. She was like, DC is no good. DC wrong for like taking her money because it's not his. But in a way, I'm like, well, she do. One thing about it, DC wasn't paying his own bills. So it was like when somebody else came, he was going to for sure try to make them pay it. So she was paying it. So it was just kind of like, what am I to do? Like, who am I to say, oh, don't use her? What am I supposed to do about that? And before we got over there, this was Rosie. Rosie was all like, yeah, I'll whoop that bitch ass. I'm going to whoop that bitch ass. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Then we get over there. She like... And then all of a sudden, the crackhead girl, she start flipping the strip on Rosie. She like, girl, what is you talking about? Girl, shut up. Because she, like I said, she trying to talk to this bitch like they close friends. And I was just confused. And so I'm like, bitch, I'm ready to go. Y'all done piss me off. So DC, like, I got some other place to go. I got to meet up. So y'all, the next part is going to be us meeting up with this other dude. Y'all, crazy as shit happened.
Now, just think. She's over here fighting with a boyfriend that's not a boyfriend. That's not whatever she said. Somebody that ain't even heard, that she ain't married to or nothing, over a crackhead. Just listen to how that sound. You ain't think to yourself, this nigga like crackheads, I gotta go. If I come on with cheating with a crackhead, I'm like, she like crackhead niggas, I'm out. We ain't even finna argue about it. I'm like, bro, she been crackhead niggas. That's what I would think she would say. Nigga, you like crackheads, I'm gone. But you decide to fight a crackhead. Man, let's watch this last one. I'm done.
And I feel like this what made Rosie say something. Because, okay, so when we was on the way to these people, DC started telling the crackhead girl, he started telling her like, hey, you gonna stay with the boy I'm finna pull up on. So she was like, oh, I don't want to stay with him. Let's just call him, what we could call him? Grimy. Let's call him Grimy. And then the dude he was with, we could call him Ashtray. So basically, she was like, I don't want to stay with Grimy. Grimy, I don't like Grimy. I don't want to stay with him. So DC basically telling her like, you don't have a choice who you staying with. So she like, I ain't staying with him. I'm not leaving. I'm not getting out the car. I'm not getting out the car. So he was like, yes, you are. You are getting out the car. So then that's when Rosie stepped in and was like, that's wrong because you're taking money from her. You really honestly promised her a place to stay, this and blah, blah, blah. So he going back and forth like, how you know what the hell going on? Like, you just be quiet, right? Which was kind of right to me a little bit. Both of them was right. I seen where they was coming from. But the girl, I ain't gonna lie, the crackhead, she would get very aggravated and then she would get like where she just wanted to, like, I guess fight on him or whatever. But she wasn't doing that this night. But I'm guessing he knew like, oh, I want you to come back to my apartment. But he knew I wasn't coming back to no apartment, baby. So anyway, we get up, we downtown Birmingham, we in like this parking lot that you have to like pay for parking or whatever, right? So tell me why Grimy is acting all irate. Grimy is acting like he just caught a body. Grimy is acting really grimy. Grimy is really fidgety, really like, he don't know what the fuck going on, like, he's scared. So Ashtray is in the passenger seat of him sleeping. So we all I'm looking at him, and so DC let down the window like, what's up, bro? What's good, bro? Because you could tell that Grimy had called DC. So he like, what's good, bro? Grimy say, bro, Ashtray ain't waking up. Ashtray ain't waking up, bro. He ain't waking up, bro. He was like, bro, calm down. Stop damn screaming. Like, is you trying to get us a fucking die? Like, he's just a screaming. So I'm like, I'm scared too now. I'm like, Lord. He done killed him. I'm like, he killed him. We going to jail. We going to jail. He's like, bro, just chill out. He just chill out. He was like, bro, we might have to go do what we said we got to do, bro. We might have to go do what we said we got to do, bro. Like, oh my God, you got to go do that. He was like, bro, we ain't never got to do Operation 5. Bro, it's just tripping. He was like, what, bro, too? He was like, he basically was saying, like, some medicine or whatever that you probably can't say on here, some stuff, right? He was like, bro, he gonna wake up. That's what DC saying. He gonna wake up. I was like, but what if he don't? Now I'm in it. Bitch, I should just shut my fat ass up. So I'm like, what if he don't? What if he don't? DC like, be quiet. Like, don't add 10 on 20, okay? He said, he's like, don't put 20 on 10. So he like, bro, it's not wake up. So he get back in the car, y'all. He is out of it. He done went like walking around the parking lot. He back in the car. Grimy talking to Ashtray like this. Ashtray. Ashtray is not waking up. Ashtray like Ashtray, it didn't even look like nothing was going on with Ashtray. Like, I'm like, is he breathing? And here come Grimy like, how I check that? Oh yeah, let me add this part in there. So when I asked was he breathing, he go, Grimy, come check and see if he breathing for me. I said, I'm not touching him. Cause I don't know.
All you gotta do, I learned this firefighting school. All you gotta do, y'all know I was a firefighter too. You got a real light or right here. You learn that in elementary school. Or just put your ear on his mouth, see if he breathing.
No, I knew then, like, oh baby, these people is crazy. Hell no. Fuck no. I'm not touching shit. He was like, bro, we might gotta go do what we say we gotta do. We might gotta do what we say we gotta do. So I'm like, why is he saying it? Like, why does he keep saying it? So then he looked back at the crackhead girl. He was like, you go ahead on with them. Go with them. Like, you going with them tonight. She was like, I'm not going with him. I don't even like him like that. She's like, I'm not going with him. So it was just kind of like, what the fuck? You know, like, I'm like, dang, is he gonna wake up? And so even Rosie, like, looking like, what the hell? So let me tell y'all what they was saying. Their story time over unless y'all want something else. But what they was saying, they was talking about, later on, DC had let me know that they was gonna try to go bury Ashtray if Ashtray didn't wake up. Because they didn't want to be responsible. And after that, I was just like, y'all fucked up. Y'all are so fucked up. And like, when I told this story, I think I told this on my YouTube. I kept some stuff out because I wasn't ready to say that. But now I don't give a damn. They was finna go bury Ashtray if Ashtray didn't wake up. But the only thing that saved Ashtray was he ended up waking up. Like, he kind of like shook himself out of it and was like, but he was still like, he was like, I don't want to say sedated, but it was kind of like he was in and out of it. It's like, but I kind of think DC wasn't going to be down with it because he had us. So it was like, Grimy was going to have to go do it himself. And it was just kind of like, Grimy was acting like he didn't want to do it. He was like, bro, you ain't down for me how I be down for you. I be ready to do anything, bro. And it was just kind of like, y'all weird. Like, it was just weird, y'all. But that's it for that one.
Bro. They was finna bury a man alive. Y'all gotta learn how to check posts, man. All they do is check his posts. If he was alive, you gonna feel it, bro. That was finna... oh my God, bro. Birmingham stuff, bro. I'm telling you this. I got so many stories from Birmingham, like crazy. But that's like normal stuff, just retarded stuff going like that all the time. That's why I had to get my butt out of there. You feel me? But I still love my city. I'm still having a 100K party in my city. You feel me? In Birmingham, we hit 100K, so y'all can pop out. But yeah. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the video in the comments, man. See you guys next video. And always remember, don't be out here smashing crackheads, man. Let's get it, man.